All right, the Delphi case.
Okay, we are loaded. We're getting people to take us all up 30 degrees. Just dropping everybody up there. Northwestern South and Cherry. We got Silver Honda Civic 933 Adam Queen Queen. Take us upstairs. Person's bringing several vehicles, but we'll get there. No hurry.
Three 27.
Just had a citizen stop by our area, advised that the girls have been found in the water. Can you confirm that? We have no confirmation whatsoever.
All right, so there it was. That
John Weaver that pulled us.
John Weaver is the guy that told the police officer, the one guy that the girls were found in the river. Now you can see very well. Right here, the beginning of the video. Let me blow this up a little bit. What are they doing? What are all these dudes? There's a whole line of dudes that are in the water over waist deep, trolling the they're walking the river to see if they can find a dead body. Now, we don't know if the girls were actually found in the river and or on land. I mean, they say they found them on land, but they also found a shoe that floated downriver and some other things. So here's my main thing. If them girls cross the river, you can obviously see this is February. The water is very high. Snow melt from up north here. It goes down south to Delphi and all them surrounding areas. So what I'm saying is if them girls cross the river, there would be evidence in plain sight. Their clothes would be wet. I didn't experiment myself. I put a hat, a sock, and a gym shoe, soaked it in water. This year of February 13th, 2022, the temperature was the same as it was then. And I put a wet in a shoe, soaked it, and set it out there to see if it would be dry the next day when they found the girls. And they were still wet, soaking wet. Actually, I could squeeze it and water would come out of it. So if them girls crossed that river, their clothes would have been soaking wet the next day, or dang near very damp. I'll give them this much, because it was a warm day, but the murders didn't happen until between 2 and 5, they're saying, if that's even true. And if they would have crossed the river and they were killed by that time, the sun was already going down and it was already starting to get chilly. And it was the day I did that 5 years later. The day I put the clothes out there to see if they would be you know, wet the next day. I did that experiment myself because just by coincidence, the temperature was the same as it was down there. But I think it got a little colder 5 years ago. I think it dropped into the low 20s, teens or whatever. It wasn't that cold the day I did that experiment. Um, so, yeah, there would have been plain evidence that they crossed the river, meaning their clothes would have still been wet, waist high at least. The only thing I can think of, maybe he did drown them. It would be the quietest way to do it, too. Maybe he did drown them. And then after he drowned them, he drug them up on land. You remember now, there was more than one person involved in this. One person couldn't do all this. One person couldn't keep them girls quiet and contained where somebody wouldn't. I mean, there was reports there was other people there. What is shocking to me is there was reports that there was 10, 15, 20 other people there when they dropped off Abby and Libby, and they can see them. They said they seen them there, So that's a big thing. What happened to the 20 girls, the 10 to 15 other girls? This is, boy, they really messed that case up. But there's the proof. What are they doing? They're trolling the river. They're looking for a dead body. I wouldn't doubt if they had a trolling hook out with them, dragging it behind them dudes to snag a body. We're not sure. We have no idea, really. And I don't think we'll ever know. Now, who is John Weaver? Well, he's some kind of a guru at some college or something. We got a bunch of Weavers out here where I live. One of them was a sheriff or something like that. So, what's going on? Who's John Weaver? Who's the one that said that they found the girls in the river? Because all the videos we've been seeing, they're saying the girls were found on land, supposedly on Ron Logan's. And that's another thing. If you look at some of the property lines on Ron Logan's in these videos that they put out, the property line ends before the cemetery. And then you watch other videos and they mark in a red marker around Ron Logan's property. Well, the girls were found here, and that's Ron Logan's property. So we really don't know how far Ron Logan's property goes, because I've seen videos where it ends at the cemetery. He did not own the property that was behind the cemetery, but other videos, it shows he owns that property. So I'll tell you what, the devil is really pulling a fast one on these people. Who's John Weaver? Is he a cop? I think we got a cop up here, David Weaver, I think. This is, and I think we got a Weaver that lives around here too. Who is John Weaver? I think he was supposedly supposed to be some kind of a scientist at a college or something like that, or some dude at a college. I think Greeno even knew him, I think. I'm not sure about that, but Depew or whatever the name of that college is down there in Indiana. Depew, I think it is, or something like that. But I guess he's some kind of a guru there or something. I don't know. This is getting interesting, I'll tell you that much. So, and they do show a photo. Now, here's another thing. This photo, it can't be real. This ain't a real photo, folks. This is a photoshopped photo. That's supposedly the girls leaning up on a tree. One of the girls, but it's impossible because a dead weight body cannot lean like that and keep itself. Look at the knees up. Like if she's standing there and she's posing for a photo, her knees up on the tree. She lifts her leg up and puts it on the tree, and the other leg is straight up and down. And there's no way and look at her hands are in her pockets. So this is baloney, garbage. You could tell by look at the fuzziness around the face and the whole thing. And even down here, this white spot, it's photo op. It's another photo over it. So I'm not buying this whole crap. Boy, the police are screwed. Literally, how did they mess this up? Who knows? And that's why a lot of people are thinking it's corrupt. It's gone bad. Anyways, I just want to say the bridge burner. Nice video, but I don't know how much of that you can believe with that photo that you were showing. That might have been photo opt, but the only way for her to stay in that position is rigor mortis. She would have to be dead for a while and then stage the body like that. Then it might stay up against a tree, but that was one of the girls supposedly leaning up against the tree. So, this is just unbelievable. And this is what we do in America. This is why we do what we do in America, and we do it all for the America. And it's sad, but it is true. And the whole thing might have been staged, meaning we're not getting the truth. What happened to the other 20 girls? We don't appreciate you people trafficking and kidnapping our children. Well, even if you got a badge on, we just don't like it in America. Sorry, folks. Sorry for what's going to be happening in this country. Really am. But like I said, that's the problem we got in America. The corruption comes all the way from the top down to the streets, police, FBI. Hey, what happened with the FBI? I heard the Secret Service pulled a fast one on the FBI. Boy, oh boy, this is going to get good. This is going to get good. This is going to be, I can see now that very clear. They should have listened to me and blew up the outside, and we're being infected day by day in this country. They should have listened to the pros, but they didn't. They didn't have to listen to me, but they should have listened to the pros. No, it's just a matter of time. And this is real. What I'm talking right now is real. It's just a matter of time in this country. Nobody trusts anybody, police, anybody. They're telling Indiana, please get your militia. You folks are going to need it. You're going to need it. You're going to need a militia. And I think you're still going to get your asses kicked very badly. Yeah, I really do. I really think that's going to happen this summer out here. They're terrorists. They're incompetent of running a country. And this is why we do what we do in our country, because we would rather burn it to the ground than let Satan have control of it. So I'm with them, guys. I'm with them 100%. Yeah, but what's going on with this Delphi case? Well, there was more than one person there, and that's where most of these YouTubers messed up. There's no way one guy did all that stuff. It was a group of them. They set it up. They all knew each other. They were all involved in gangs, clubs, and drugs and sex, prostitution, you name it. You know, and what's sad is what about the other girls that have died out there before Abby and Libby? What about that young lady that Kurt or whatever his name was killed, and the other girls that he killed? You know, what about them? You know, them good old boys down there, Tennessee, Indiana, Kentucky, them good old boys. Well, like I said, this is why America, certain people in America do what we do. It's about the flag. But you know what it should be about? First off, mainly out of anything, is family and society and humanity. Before we give praise to anybody else, you know, God first. Okay. Well, they went to go handle with God as these people slaughtered us, you know. So I got no remorse over it. You can't help stupid. Stupid can't help stupid or whatever, you know. They got a problem. They really got a problem. And what really was a giveaway that this was corrupt was when the Indiana militia, it was all over the news, said if the police in Indiana need the militia, they're there to help them. That was a dead giveaway that they were screwed. They messed up and they tried to cover it up, or someone did. Something happened. And then they said that the Indiana militia, you know, why would the Indiana militia, what is Indiana even doing with a militia? You know, it's got a National Guard. And that's where I was like, yeah, screw it. Them country boys down there, down south, they get off on this kind of stuff. Why don't you go screw your sheep or your goats or cows and leave our children alone? Because there's a lot of people that don't give a crap about what's going to happen. And I'm starting to be one of them. I really am. I really am. I'm starting to think that this country is lost, and we better start listening to the government, at least Congress, when they say burn it down, burn it down. You know, I don't know what to say. There ain't too much to say. It's out of control, folks. There ain't nothing we could do about it. Keep an eye on your children and your family members. And I know a lot of people think that this is a joke. And I'm like, that's why these people are getting slaughtered in the streets, is because they think it's a joke. They think it's a joke. It can't happen in America. Well, get a good look, folks. Them two girls died out there. Now, I don't know if these are the real crime scene photos or not, but somebody gutted them kids. You understand? And I don't live in a country, I don't want to live in a country that allows stuff like this to happen, that it's okay to do because they're a good old boy. So I know it's a joke to you folks, but you could you laugh with the sinners. Go ahead. Cry with the saints, but do whatever you guys got to do, because America's changing every day. And it's sad. It's really sad that this scam was put on people. There probably was no murder. Them two girls are probably alive somewhere, or who knows. They didn't release information that they should have. Proof that there was a murder, proof that it happened the way it was, proof that these things happened, and they didn't. They waited 5 years. And a lot of the professionals are saying they waited too long. They'll never catch the guy. You know, and I think they have caught some of them. I think they're on the right track, but they just ain't moving fast enough. They know it's a terrorist group, and they are. They should be labeled terrorists. Anyone that hacks a computer, takes your photos, does anything should be labeled a terrorist. We go to countries and fight wars because the other countries hack our computers. Terrorists. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time in this country before the cork is popped off the bottle and ugly stuff will be happening. Because, like I said, it's not a conventional war. It's not going to be that where there's groups of people with guns. It's not. Technology has surpassed itself. Why would we waste our ammo? We got other technology we can use. Save your ammo. We'll use other technology to fight this war. Yeah. Oh, it's sad. It's horrible. It's horrible. They're even saying the family, something's going on with the family now of Abby and Libby, of the one girl's family members, that people are suspicious and thinking something's up, meaning this all could have been a why. Well, one of the family members of the girls was a fire person or whatever, a fireman, and had ties with the police, and was a biker, rode Harleys and was in some biker association. And it's all starting to make sense. It really is. It's ugly. It's going to get real ugly. Now these people are calling Canada communist. Can you believe this stuff? Now they're trying to bring the maples in. You guys leave the maples out of it. I love Canada. Look, hey, you guys leave Canada out of this. Unbelievable. I know they might have ran up, and I'm asking Canada. I'm asking the maples to go ahead and find these idiots that did the boot scoop boogie out of America, and they all took off up into Canada. Hey, mate. Crikey. No, that's Australia. But anyways, you maples. I grew up on Doug. Okay? Mackenzie, the Mackenzie brothers. I watched that when I was a young lad. We can use your help picking up some of these idiots. I don't know. But anyways, there you go. We don't even know. And folks, we don't even know if that crime scene photo is real. When I'm looking at it, I'm going, it's photo op. It's the girl. Yeah, but I can't tell who it is. And for one, do you see that? That's a tree. And that's a young lady leaning up against the tree. Her hands are in her pocket, and she's standing there. Now, the only way she would be able to be up against a tree like that and not fall to the ground with dead weight was she had to be tied to the tree, or she was already dead and rigor mortis was setting in. Then they could stage a body like that. But that would have to be hours and hours after death. Rigor mortis sets in after a certain amount of time of death. Within hours, rigor mortis sets in and starts coming in. So it's nuts. But you know what? Like I said, I can't help these people down there. I don't get into this good old boy shit. It's not like when I was growing up in vacation down south, they were kind people. They were kind, funny, and they welcomed me. you know, like you were one of their own, you know. Good food, great fishing. But that's changed. It ain't like that no more. I guess these people, they wrecked my country. They wrecked my country. Ah, sad. It was sad. Bikers. I used to know bikers. I guess bikers have changed. I don't know. I don't want to know. Yeah, I love Harley Davidsons, but I'll never buy one. Why? Because they'll label you right away as a biker, whether you're associated with them or not. And we've seen that happen already out here. The no patch bikers now are coming out saying, hey, we don't belong to a gang. We're just bikers. We just ride bikes. But they label everything. So sorry, they've already been labeled. I mean, that's what the federal government labeled them. So I don't know. It's pretty sad, but it's true. Witchery, sorcery is making a comeback. And so is fighting these witches and sorcerers like back in the day. So, too bad they say it's not real. Well, we all know that. But there's others that say the Bible is real and these things are real. And then I say, okay, well, deal with them like you used to back in the olden days. I don't say, what do you want me to do? I don't run the show. Go call the White House. Bother them. Call the police. They get 50, 60,000 a year. Call them. It's their job. Hello, Goldie Olson. How's you and your sister doing? I hope you guys are okay. I'm trying to stay alive. I really am. I'm trying to stay alive. But we got some snow last night. And I'm just so upset that, who's John Weaver? Who is this guy? Where'd he come from? Who told him that the girls were, is this guy a police officer? Who told them that they were found in the river? If they were found in the river, then they must have been drowned, which would make sense because it's a quiet way of going. But he would have to drown both girls at the same time. Could one guy do these murders? Yes, but he would have to be a trained person that knows how to silence somebody very quickly. Very quickly. Because there was all these people there, 20 girls, dog lady, flannel guy, all these people there, and no one heard nothing. It ain't making sense. And I know it's more than one guy, and that's where a lot of these YouTubers just couldn't. We lost a lot of time because a lot of these YouTubers just could not see that it had to be more than just one guy to do all this. Now they're saying the girls were killed and brought back there. Some YouTube videos are saying they were brought back there at 2:00 in the morning, between 2 and 6 in the morning, because a neighbor heard a young girl or sounded like someone screaming. So were they killed at 2 in the morning? I don't know. Was it a killing because one of the family members of the girls was an informant for the police and ratted on all these guys? It could have been. I'd get a hold of the federal government and let them know there's a problem out here. The militia is coming in. The hell does the militia need? It's 2022. Why do you folks want to live back? Lord, send them back to 1776. What do they need a militia for when we have a National Guard? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's no wonder this country's burning to the ground. It's no wonder everybody is sick. It's no wonder people are still getting COVID and dying. And they've been vaccinated 4 times. Yeah, it's no wonder. All guinea pigs. All right, folks. Be safe. Keep an eye on your kids. Who's John Weaver? I don't know. We got some Weavers up here where I live. Yeah. How does he know that the kids were found in the water? I have no idea. Why would he say that if they weren't found in the water? You know? I don't know. Abby and Libby might be missing, and it was 2 other girls out there. And if you got the right people in the right places, them 2 girls that died out there can be made out to be anybody. If they don't have an ID from the family saying, yep, that's my daughter. Or, it could be anybody. So, who is John Weaver? I ain't accusing anyone, Bendejo. You're really a tough guy, ain't you, Bendejo? You should quit putting words in people's mouths and shut your mouth if you don't know what you're talking about, Bendejo. This ain't a game. And that's what I'm trying to tell these folks is this ain't a game. I don't give a shit if you're mafia or gang. If you're a gangster, I'm not going to have no remorse. You should have been killed 50 years ago. I don't like you people, not one bit in this country. Not one bit. And if it was up to me, well, this country would be clean of the sick madness that we have in this country. And they let it go so long that there's only one option we have. And that's it. We're not going to war with Russia. We're not going to war with nobody but our own country for the bullshit we had to put up with in this country. Now go tell your dad. He's a Marine, Bendejo. Go tell him. Go tell whoever you want. I really don't care. What you do is you trigger people. You push people's buttons. And it's no wonder you soon will be in the predicament that you're in. Not me. So, like I said, I don't like this country no more. It used to be something great. Now it's sickening to me. And no, I'm not a terrorist. I'm an American that cares about the children and false accusations that these people put out. And that's what causes corrupt people. And that's what causes corrupt media. And that's what caused corrupt military. So you folks are on your own. We do what we do for our country and our families. And that's it. So go tell your police, go tell whoever you want. But This country is over with, and we're not going to allow anybody with authority that wears a badge do whatever they want to do. Is Brian Laundrie still alive? Yes. There you go. You wanted the truth? Yes. He's an FBI agent. They didn't get the real Brian Laundrie. It was all someone else that looked like Brian Laundrie. I don't know what to tell you folks. There you go. There you go. Okay? There you go. Deal with it. Choke on that. I really don't give a crap who these people are. I really don't. Go tell your dad. I don't care, Bendejo. Call the White House. You want the number? I got it. Call the White House. Complain to them. Don't complain to me about it. Don't complain to me about it. Call other people. Don't call me. I've had it. I just don't like this situation they put American citizens in this country, and I'm losing love for this country. They keep blaming Canada. They keep blaming Russia. They keep blaming China. They keep blaming all these countries. And every time, what do I tell them? These people wouldn't be able to attack us if you didn't have them over here. So that's the American government's fault, not mine. And now they've left us no option. That they have to do this, or there will be no country. There won't be nothing. Your children will be slaves to another country, just like the Jews became slaves, and many other colors, not just the Jews, became slaves for Germany, just like every other race. And it's gotten out of hand. I don't go into people's chat rooms, and I don't trigger them, and I don't aggravate them. And anyone that has these, trolls or whatever you want to call them, people that come into their chats and start causing trouble or whatever, they have the right. But I can see what some of these creators are saying. Even the police have said you got to be careful. These people could try and kill you or do something like that. Hey, I know. But that's the chance we take for our great country. Like I said, I'm too deep in this country. I've spent too much money. And the payback, the return on it ain't good. So, and these people keep paying other people than me. And I'm like, boy, you people are screwed. I'm not going nowhere till you put that money in my hand. I don't care who you're paying. I'm still coming at you. When you pay me the money, then it'll all go away. I don't know why they do that. I have no idea. These boys are stupid. These boys are stupid. We sent the money. I don't care where you sent the money. I don't care. You don't owe them. You owe me. Yeah. I don't know. They want a movie. We'll give them a movie. Knockdown brain buster movie. So, I want to thank the United States government for leaving us no choice to do what we have to do in this country to keep it safe, even from our own police and federal government now. Secret Service pulled a fast one. Boy, ain't they getting sick down there in the White House? Huh? Oh, man, look at that. And they all been inoculated. I think twice. Who knows? They just won't listen. But anyways, we don't like treasonous in this country. We don't like terrorists. We don't like gangs. We don't like mafias. We don't like any of yous that rip American citizens off and rape and kill our children. You understand? I don't think you do understand my message. I really don't think you people do, because I think you people are so corrupted with Satan. I think there's only one way to prove our message to you people. That's what I think in this country. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care who you know. You're a bunch of sick people, and we can't help you in America. You can't even go to the hospital for a simple operation, and they came out with diseases worse than what they went in. You got a problem, America, and it's called the finger of God is going to come down, and it's going to clean this country for us. Bunch of crazy people. That's what you people are, a bunch of nut jobs. They're slaughtering kids, and they're in chat rooms joking about it, saying, don't be blaming innocent people. No, I don't blame innocent people. I want to know who John Weaver is. Who gave that information that the girls were found in the river? That's who I want to know. That's what I want to know. America is under arrest, citizens arrest, the whole country. Government can't even figure out what the heck's going on. No shit. Citizens arrest. United States. Now they're calling Canada communist. Now, all of a sudden, Canada's communist. A country that we've been friends, our neighbors. They'll find anybody they can to blame it on, but themselves. They will. They'll blame it on anybody, but themselves, that they were incompetent to protect a country and our children. Now they're saying it's Canada's fault. Canada's communist. We got, get out of here with this crap. Sick of this crap. Prisons and everything that, are more powerful than the gun. This is unreal. Get that prick out of my house, and you best get somebody in there with half a brain, because I'm really fed up with this shit. Excuse my language, Lord, but the only way these people know is death. Then after the death comes, then they realize, holy crap. Yeah, holy crap is right. Idiots. It's all you people want from me is a movie, a song, and a dance. You want to make millions off of me. Well, choke on your millions. Now you folks have a great day. And it's going to get bad this summer. Some of the professionals are saying, I think it's going to pop. Don't buy any businesses right now. They will just be burned down to the ground. Okay. Sorry, folks. All this witchery and stuff, it's no wonder people are leaving the house of the Lord and Jesus. When their own God that's supposed to protect and help and serve, they can't do it's a mess. And you know what? I never gotten what I wanted in life, and that's okay. I went on with my life, And what gets me is they ain't happy. They made millions, and they still ain't happy. They want to suck me like a vampire. Well, you can suck on all the bullshit that's coming this summer. to all these rich people and everybody in this country, because you ain't going to suck me dry, you vampires. You made enough money off of me, and you owe me a lot. And I don't care if you sit on the fucking board of the head of the fucking mafioso and you're connected. I will get to you. I don't care where you're at. And when I do, I'm going to make sure I hold on till you fucking bleed. Seriously. And I don't like you folks no more. Unless you're a beautiful woman and polite and kind like I am in chats. Don't come around here. I don't like yous. And I don't give a fuck if you say that we're pioneers of YouTube. Suck my ball sack. You hear me? You're a clown. That's what you folks are. I got no love for you or respect for any of yous. Show respect, and this country will get respect. Till then, suck off.